Hello guys, I am here to inform you on the adverse outcomes of fast food. But first, let me give you guys a little bit of a history lesson of how fast food became a thing. It is said that White Castle was the first fast food restaurant, and it was first established back in 1921. Many people back then did not see hamburgers sold anywhere else but the circus or the fairs. So therefore, having a whole restaurant to just hamburgers was unusual back then. White Castle took the task to change the perception of how people saw the hamburger. People have started to love the idea of fast food ever since it came out. The fast food industry started to grow rapidly, and people started to eat more of it. As people started to enjoy the quickness of getting the food, the restaurants had to implement a quicker system. So in the 1950s, the drive-through window became a thing, speeding the process of skipping the line of people and not even having to get out of your car. We cannot see a fast food restaurant without the drive-through system nowadays. In today's life, we can find a fast food restaurant on almost every corner we go to, and it seems like we just have an unlimited option to pick from, such as McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, KFC, and so many more options. This has made our habits of cooking and the hassle of cleaning the dishes basically disappear. I am not saying we all go eat at a fast food restaurant, but many of us do. We tend to rely on fast food because we have a certain time limit on our lunch breaks and our jobs. It is close by, or we just don't feel like cooking. Therefore, fast food is the most convenient thing for us. So for example, an average American spends $1,200 a year on fast food. Some of the adverse outcomes of fast food are mainly negative and affect your health. So believe it or not, fast food is unhealthy for you. Shocker, right? Well, yes, this is true. Fast food is unhealthy and can actually lead to many diseases. Some of these consist of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and can even lead to cancer. The food contains a large amount of calories, fat, greasiness, and sodium that our body cannot handle, and it is just too much for us. But not only is fast food taking your life, it is taking your money. As I mentioned earlier, the average American spends $1,200 a year, but as a whole, the United States alone spent $273 billion on the fast food industry in 2019. This number will keep increasing because we tend to rely on fast food rather than cooking at home, just because it is more convenient for us and faster. So if we can turn away from fast food, we will save a good bit of money. Fast food has been there for us for when we need it, like a late night snack, or when we're in a rush, or even for avoiding a kid and buying them a Happy Meal. But I am here to inform you that fast food is unhealthy for you, and the adverse outcomes of it can be deadly, from a heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and cancer. As fast food might be convenient for you, or it might bring joy to young kids' faces, but now that you are informed, you now know what fast food actually brings to you. Thank you.